Morning, everybody. It's 8:39 on this Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. Don't forget, we're closed tomorrow and we close after a half a day on Friday. This is your pre-opening comment. It is video number 1987, and frankly, I am disgusted. I'm disgusted with hearing about the airlines and how they have raised prices, cut out small places, and while the numbers look better as far as reservations, these guys cannot make a dollar. They had the pilots union, they had flight attendants, they have jet fuel. All of these things make the airlines, from my perspective, uninvestable. The other thing that's bothering me this morning is the overall attitude for investors in the market. The point is, they're not really investors. Yes, there are investors in the market. But when I listen to CNBC and I listen to um, Fox Business News and Bloomberg Business News, all I hear are comparisons in the week or the month. And that tells me that we are dramatically in a period of speculation, not investment. And I think that that's particularly dangerous. Um, so, I'm going to remind you that a century ago, we went through a period that was referred to as the Roaring Twenties, and things continued to get worse and worse. The market was definitely over leveraged, and it took quite a while, but finally, people started to realize what was going on, and nobody could get out the door fast enough. And frankly, I see a lot of the same activity here, and that concerns me. Okay, enough of the soapbox. Asia is mixed. Europe is up a little. The OpenAI Sam Altman saga continues. He is going back to being the CEO at OpenAI, and he's also bringing with him as board members Brett Taylor from he's the ex CEO at Salesforce, and Larry Summers, who is the ex Treasury Secretary. So kind of interesting. Another thing that is genuinely annoying, it's not a soapbox issue, but it is a fact. All of retail sucks for the most part. Full price retail is terrible. Um, the numbers are out, and the only ones who are doing better and whose stocks are reacting to the upside are the discounters. Uh, Burlington, which used to be Burlington Coat, yesterday, probably one of the biggest movers, maybe the biggest mover in the S&P 500, up 21%, while at the same time, American Eagle was down 20%. We had Nordstrom, whose Nordstrom Rack is doing better. Full price is doing poorly. Dick's Sporting Goods is doing well, but they are a specialty retailer. And so, you see this across the board. We keep on hearing the consumer's so strong, the consumer's so strong. Guess what? They're not spending it. And frankly, a lot of them who are spending it out of savings or credit. And so, we start to see delinquencies in things like auto loans. I I pity the people who bought used cars at inflated prices and got financing for them for 3 or 4 years, who now have a depreciating asset on their hands, and really there's nothing they can do about it. Okay, because we're closed tomorrow. We have some of tomorrow's numbers today. Claims, initial claims, 209,000. That is down by about 24,000. 209 versus 233 last month. And we also have the third week in a row continuing claims at 1.840. So it's been quite a while since we moved through 1.7 and change through 1.8. Durable goods in October down 5.4%. Expectation was down 3.4%. So that's weak. Um, X transportation was unchanged versus down 0.2 last month. And X aircraft, which is capital goods, we had down 0.1 versus up 0.1. 10 o'clock today, we have consumer confidence from University of Michigan. At 10:30, we have crude inventories, and at noon, we have nat gas inventories. The chart on the screen is the oil, and it is getting pounded this morning, down almost 4%, and it has been lower. I mentioned that this channel, we got to the bottom of it, we turned on a dime and ran right into the 200-week moving average. And closed right under it. And then yesterday we had a very short day. I think the net change yesterday was like 6 cents. Yeah, 7777, down 6 cents. Today we are down now $3. As far as what I think here, I think we're back in that same area of support. I keep on mentioning it. The MACD looks like it will roll back to the upside, and we're slightly oversold. Not quite enough here, I don't think, in the RSI, but we are certainly getting there. And the rest of the markets, we have the soybeans down, corn unchanged, wheat up a couple of cents. As I said, oil down 3, nat gas basically unchanged. Gold is down $1.80. It's had a huge run again. It was up $30 the day before yesterday and down only slightly yesterday. Silver down 6 cents. Futures. When I came down this morning, Dow was up 35, Nasdaq up 70, S&P up 10. Right before the numbers that came out at 8:30, we were up 44 in the Dow, up 61 in the Nasdaq, and up 11. Right now, the Dow is up 50, up 72 in the Nasdaq, and up about 12 in the S&P. I'm not going to go over all of the earnings from yesterday again, but I will mention Nvidia is basically unchanged after going from a close around 499 up to 509, down to 468, closing last night's extended session at 495, down 909 or 2%. And let's just get you a fresh look at that one. Nvidia 500 spot 70, up $1.26. So a whole lot of hoopla for nothing. All right, folks, everybody have a great holiday. There'll be no closing comment today, and there'll be no daily note tonight. But have a nice holiday.